Hello everybody, this is Jessica with Stamp a Blessing. I'm super excited to be back today with you. I'm going to be making some cards today with the exclusive stamp set from the Paper Pumpkin kit. Yes, from the for the month of March, not April, March. This is my second video with it. You can see my video before this one for the Poppin Birthday. I think you're going to love this one for when you have happy belated birthday cards. At the end, I will bring a word on how to win. I know we all love to win. If you're competitive, I'm pretty sure you like to win. So join me at the end for that word. Good morning to everybody. Let's just turn my camera around and start stamping. Okay, so remember that we got a new stamp set. Where did I put it? Extra stamp set, because this is the one that we got with the kit per se. But then we got an extra stamp set that has a bunch of numbers. Look at those numbers, and I made, out of the balloon stamp that came with it, I made a flower last week. You can check that video later on in my YouTube channel. Okay, let's get stamping. So when I look at this stamp, I always come to Paper Pumpkin, and I love making a card with a stamp first. Sort of like to see the value of this awesome stamp set that we receive. And when I look at it in always, I just kept going around and around. And this is what happened. I'm going to take my Flirty Flamingo, and again, these are cards that you can make when your kit is all done and you finish all your kit and all you have is ink and your stamp set. So I'm going to open Flirty Flamingo and I'm going to show you what I'm creating today. I am so excited about this. I hope you like it as much as I do. So I took my number 9, as you see. Can you see that well? I think you can. And I stamp it right here on this circle that I cut with the stitch shapes. There you have the number 9. Now, if you take the number 9 and you turn it sideways, honestly, this looked to me like a snail. Okay? And I'm going to show you what I created with this snail. I decided to make a little eye. And then I made a sweet smile right there just with my pen. I'm using my Project Life by Stampin' Up pens. Then I took some little flowers and decided to cut a few flowers with my beady punches here. And you're gonna love what I'm creating. I'm gonna show you 4 cards with this idea, okay? So don't go anywhere because I'm super excited to show it to you, and I think you're going to just laugh about it. So this is what I did. Okay, this is how it started. I started just positioning it like that and playing with it. Then I took my birthday. And one of the coolest things about the photopolymer stamp sets is that you can actually move them however you want. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. I took my birthday and I sort of position it like this. And I look how it looks, and it doesn't look good, but I wanted to do this on camera with you, because I want you to learn how to do it yourself, right? So I just kind of maneuver my stamp however I want it to be on my stamp, and I think that's pretty good, except that it comes, nope, that is pretty good. So I'm going to now open my Blackberry Bliss. It's such a joy to see you all this morning. It is a great morning to praise the Lord and stamp a little before you get all crazy busy. It's a Monday, so I'm going to stamp this birthday right here. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Howdy from Arizona. Hello, Jennifer. So good to see you here. Good morning. So I'm stamping, there goes my little flower. But I'm stamping birthday in there, and you will see how this will look in just a minute. Give me 1 second. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to grab some of my glue dots, and I'll put a couple right here in the center of my little snail. I just love how out of this Paper Pumpkin you can get so much out of them. Okay, so I'm covering this in here. I'm covering just the center of the snail, or my 9, okay? Covering the center, and I'm adding some little flowers to decorate it. Then I'm going to go to my, you know how in the past Paper Pumpkins sometimes they come with jewels, and I made this in another video. I will put it up in the channel in YouTube, but I always have a little bit more. The ones that I had leftovers, I keep them here and I use them over and over. So I'm gonna use them this time, and I'll show you how this looks. I'm gonna get this one out and put it here for the center of this flower, and then I'm gonna get a big one of these ones and put it here in the center of this flower. Okay, so that's my little That's my little snail who likes this snail. It's just so cute. Okay, now see the card. Okay, I'm going to show you how I made this card. Here's the card I made. Okay, so I took the little circle. I put my little snail with some flowers. It's your birthday. So here it's just used as a cute snail. Okay, that is saying happy birthday. Oh, and look what I did inside. I took my stamps, the happy belated birthday, and the belated came from what? It came from Well Said. Okay, so I used the cling stamp set Well Said, and the belated is here somewhere around the rainbow. There you go. And I made a cake, and I used the candle that came with our Paper Pumpkin kit. So I want you to be able to use all of your stamps because they're precious and you can use them over and over again. So I made a cake in the inside. It's your birthday. Maybe this card is not going to be there on time, so we can set happy belated birthday. There you go. So that's the first card that I have for you today. Let me put this one aside. And look at my little snail. I just love this snail. Anybody loving the snail? I fell in love with the snail. So I'm going to make another one for you, Nancy. And I'm going to be stamping this one. As I said, Coastal Cabana, but it will look a little bit different. So I'm going to stamp it right here. And I like using my piercing mat under for photopolymer stamp sets, which are what we receive with Paper Pumpkin, the photopolymer or transparent ones, okay? And now I'm gonna take my pen. Actually, I want to bring my other pen. I want to bring this one. And I'm going to make a different type of eye. So just here, using your imagination, we're going to place some eyelashes there, and then a little tiny smile like nothing is happening. Then I'm going to bring a piece of Mango Melody cardstock, okay? And I found that this nail is going to be delivering a message. So I went back to, wow, January 2018, Heartfelt Love Notes. Again, I always encourage all my subscribers, everybody that watch me, to bring out your Paper Pumpkin stamps that you receive in a year. I keep mine on these little boxes that I'm sending my subscribers this month. I'm super excited. I finally finished getting them all ready, but I keep all my instructions and my stamps in there. You can see other videos on that later today that I have on my thing, but I'm going to use that envelope. So it's right here. I'll bring some black ink, my Memento ink, and I'm going to stamp it right there. And I'm going to cut it real fast with my scissors. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Okay, so how is everybody starting this morning? It's so good to see you all in here and see the little hearts that you're poking. I saw that. I don't know who poke a heart, but poke some hearts in there so I can see them if you're liking this snail's idea. Have you considered making a snail with it? I don't know. I just came up with that, and I thought, praise the Lord. I love when he gives us creative ideas that are fun and make us just happy. Okay, just happy. Yes, Debbie, you like the organization tools, and it's so good. It's just so good to have them. And so easy, right? I love having everything at hand. Soon I'm going to make a video showing you what I keep on my desk to have at hand. But here goes my snail. I'm putting it with a dimensional. And now I'm going to add one more thing. I'm going back to my little embellishments here that I have from past Paper Pumpkin kits. Look, I could have used that nice circle for my Could have used that nice circle for my snail, but I didn't see it on time. So if you have some leftovers, oh my dear, where are my, oh here, I was looking for these ones. I have these ones from, I don't remember what kit, but it was from a past kit. I got a bunch that I did not use because I get excited doing other things and I don't always use everything. So I have this in here, and on this one I'm going to be stamping belated, and you'll see why. I'll show you the completed card in a minute. But I'm going to take this and hopefully I stamp it correctly. If it doesn't, just forgive me. Oh, look at that. Just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'll put a little bit of glue behind it. And I'm about to show you how this card is supposed to look. Oh, but I need one more thing. You know what I need? I need a teeny embellishment right there. Because that heart reminded me that we got some hearts not long ago. Hello, Miss Gina. So good to see you here. We are stamping our snail and are decorating a few cards today. Let me get my hearts out. Cha-cha-chung. And I have this one here, so I'm going to position it right into place. So if you want to get creative with your paper pumpkin stamps, I just invite you. Oh, I forgot this. Come on, we gotta make it nice. Okay, I put that in the wrong spot, but hey, this is the way it works. We're live TV. Live TV, you have to be fast. Everybody's running. It's such a blessing to have you all in here. If you're in here, it's because you really want to be here, and I want to bring you the best content possible. So these are two good ideas. The first card was here for those who have not been able to see it. And then this is my second card, and look how cute that looks. Don't you think that is totally amazing? But this is my little snail, and you see the little eyes, how I made them a little different, like their clothes is like, oops, happy belated wishes. So in this case, instead of putting birthday, I decided to use the wishes. And for that, I am using the well-written framelits dies from my Stampin'Up store, which I love words. I just love words. So that's it. So there's the second card. I have two more to show you. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so this time I'm going to be using a square. And again, from my Stitch Shapes framelits, I'm going to clean my snail again, though I could have used, you know what, I could have used the other one, the number 6, because they gave us a number 6 and they gave us a number 9. But anyhow, I'll clean that. I'll bring back my marvelous Flirty Flamingo. I love Flirty Flamingo. Do you? I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm so happy you're liking this because I'm so excited to show. It's just fun to show ideas and to share with such a marvelous community. You are so loving with me, I know, and just having you here is a blessing. So thank you. So I'm going to bring this one back. I'm going again to do a very simple eye and a cute smile right there. Now this time I'm going to bring a little bit of cardstock. I'm going to bring my little hat, and yes, you thought well, I'm going to be adding a hat on my snail. Hello Sandy, so good to see you here. Thank you for saying good morning. We are going to be stamping my hat. Isn't that a cute hat? That came with a paper pumpkin stamp, or kit I should say, and we are going to cut it. Okay, but since we are running on Mondays, we are going to take a little bit of a dimensional. I'll just cut it to shape. I'll put it behind my hat right there. You see, I cut that hat before you came so that it was ready for you. And we are going to add this here. Look how cutie. I love it. Okay, and for this one, I'm actually going to use my happy birthday. So I'm going to be adding a happy here, and I have the completed card. I just cannot wait to show it to you. Let's see if I did not make a mess. Let me clean this because I honestly don't want to make a mess in camera today. That would not be good. Okay, so let's see. Let me put the happy here. Happy, 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 happy something. And now we're gonna bring back my my birthday, but this time I want to use it straight. So forgive my very, very inky fingers. I'm going to, I love this happy birthday. It's so blocky. It's like a block. Uh-oh. I have some ink up here, so I have to be very careful not to ink anything else. Last but not least, I'm going to bring my belated birthday because hello is a snail, right? So we are going to use the belated birthday from Well Said, and I'm using Blackberry Bliss. Yeah, that looks about right. And we're gonna put happy belated birthday. Yay! Ready to see the card? Super excited. Many ways that you can use the snail. Here's the card. Look how cute. Yay! Yes, and this is the new this new paper is the birthday something. What was Sweet Treats? Sweet Treats Sweet in the Stampin' Up catalog. I hope you really like these ideas. I love them. I have one more to show you. Ha-ha! And that one, I'm not gonna make the snail again. I'm just gonna show you what I did with the snail. Is that okay? Ha-ha! Let me put this aside. Let me find it. Where did I put it? Okay, here it is. So this is the last card that I made with it. And I have one more idea, but time did not help me. So right now, I'm gonna use this one. This actually says snail mail, snail mail, snail mail. And I think I didn't think through very well because I totally covered the word snail, right? But can you still read it? Well, what I did for that is I brought my line alphabet and I created the word snail and the word mail, right? So like this, I put them all together and I stamped them on Mango Melody. Then I took my M off And I put my N right here, trying to align it with the A. You see, nothing too difficult, nothing too fancy. But I thought it would be so cute just to ping, ping. You know, you stamp snail, you stamp mail as many times as you wish. And you send some mails to people that you love. And in this case, it's sort of like apologizing in a very cute, sweet way with the snail, saying happy belated birthday. So I cannot wait to hear what you think of this snail, because when I saw the 9 and I saw the snail, I'm like, oh, I totally have to share this on a video. For all my paper pumpkin peeps and lovers, I just love this, and I totally hope you do too. So tell me which one is your favorite, if you are going to try this idea, because I want to know. And I hope you like it. Let's just turn my camera around and share with you how you win in life. And I just cannot wait to share with you this word. The other day I woke up and all that was in my heart was, there's too many voices, okay? Too many voices. I just kept saying, there's too many voices. And no, nobody was talking to me at the moment, but I just had this thought. There's too many voices, Lord. Why? And I went to the word, and in the word, I read about the transfiguration. If you remember that story, it's in the book of Matthew, chapter 17. After 6 days, Jesus took with him Peter, James, and John. They go up to a mountain by themselves. And while he's there, he reveals himself to the 3 disciples in such a marvelous way. We cannot even imagine how it was. But it says that it was called the transfiguration. And it says that his face, I think, was shining like the sun, and his clothes became as white as the light. I'm like, I can only imagine like an angel, you know, like, poof, like really cool. Anyhow, this happened, and I could tell that Peter got excited when he saw this happening. It's like, wait a second, suddenly Moses is there and Elijah is there, and he's like, whoa, this is the best time of my life. I'm right here with Jesus, the Son of God, with Elijah, and with Moses. And I just totally admire this guy's it was just amazing. I can't even talk. Anyway, when Peter is talking to Jesus, he says, and I'm going to the word, verse 4, Peter said to Jesus, Lord, it is good for us to be here. You know, if Peter was like me, he was like, oh my goodness, it is so good to be here. If you wish, I will put up 3 shelters, one for you, one for Moses, one for Elijah, and we can kind of hang out in here. You know, he was so excited. He did not want to leave the place. And this is my favorite part. Verse 5 says, while he was still speaking, a bright cloud enveloped them, and a voice from the cloud said, this is my son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased. Listen to him. And again, the Lord's been ministering this to my heart all week long. There's too many voices, but when God said this, there's an exclamation point right there. He said, listen to him. And all of a sudden, Moses and Elijah disappeared from this moment, right? And all they could see was Jesus, the Son of God. God saying, listen to him. And as I was just meditating on this and asking the Lord, how can I do this? There's too many voices around me trying to get my attention. And as I started writing on my journal, I said, okay, number 1, I got to be intentional. I got to really be in the word. And as I'm talking about how to win, I'm going to tell you that in order to win in life and whatever you're doing these days, you got to stay in the word. You got to stay reading it daily like it's your food. Like you would not take a fast for 3-4 days unless you're totally intentional on doing that, right? You would never stop having your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. Same with the word. Don't stop being in the word. Be intentional about listening to the voice of God. Then it says, number 2, that was my number 2, erase or delete voices that add nothing to your holy journey. We are all in a holy journey. We are all seeking God. You know what? You need to take action. You need to erase voices. You need to delete voices. You have to say no more depression voices, no more fear voices, no more putting me down voices. You have to delete them from your life. And third, how do I do that? Take your thoughts captive to his obedience. Take your thoughts captive to a surrender state, to just depending solely on Jesus Christ. And you know what? As you listen to his voice, there's life. There's life to the fullest, and you will win. No matter what's happening in your life, when you stay in the word, you win. So God bless you. Thank you for being here today. I'm super excited that you joined me. I hope that you subscribe to my channel in YouTube because I usually put all my Paper Pumpkin videos in there, and I'll be bringing more for you. This is life, you know it. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you next Monday. Mwah! I love you all.